before we dive into the fascinating story of Josh Hartnett's career resurgence, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you're enjoying the content. Josh Hartnett's career took a pause for a while, but his comeback isn't unexpected to those who remember his popular TV show from the 2010s, Penny Dreadful. And then, in fact, Josh Hartnett's acting journey kicked off quite powerfully with cult teen horror films like Halloween H20 Years Later and The Faculty, as well as Sofia Coppola's acclaimed teen drama, The Virgin Suicides. Some of Josh Hartnett's most notable movies were released in the early 2000s, including Black Hawk Down, and Sin City. Nevertheless, Hartnett's triumph didn't come without its missteps. While Pearl Harbor brought in money, it flopped critically, and both Town and Country and Hollywood Homicide were met with disapproval from critics and audiences alike. However, Lucky Number 11 did well financially, and his undervalued vampire horror movie, 30 Days of Night, was both a critical and commercial success. Josh Hartnett was one of the best things about Showtime's Penny Dreadful. Hartnett proved he made a great leading man in this hit series. He portrayed Ethan Chandler, a enigmatic American gunslinger with a haunting past in this series. And despite the fact that many of the show's principal characters were inspired by famous figures from Victorian horror literature, Chandler's true identity was still a revelation when it was finally kind of disclosed. In 2023, Josh Hartnett regained the limelight with his role in Christopher Nolan's film Oppenheimer, a revival that proved timely. And by 2024, Hartnett's career resurgence, dubbed the Hartnett Renaissance, was firmly established due to his outstanding lead performance in M. Night Shyamalan's unconventional movie Trap. This high idea serial killer, Priller, placed a murderer played by Hartnett within the bustling environment of a teen pop star's packed concert. The film was a commercial success upon release. It's no surprise that Hartnett received recognition for deviating from his romantic hero screen image, given that he had already demonstrated his prowess in blending witty horror and mystery genres with the Showtime series Penny Dreadful. In this series, Hartnett portrayed Ethan Chandler, an enigmatic American gunslinger with a haunting past. Despite the fact that many of the show's principal characters were inspired by famous figures from Victorian horror literature, Chandler's true identity was still a revelation. When it was finally disclosed, Penny Dreadful was a reminder of how great Hartnett could be in leading roles. Hartnett's Penny Dreadful role credited his return to lead roles in Trap. This role, which marked his return to television since the beginning of his career, is considered one of his best projects since City. It also served as an ideal comeback for the actor before his upcoming roles in Oppenheimer and Trap. Initially, when audiences were introduced to Hartnett, he was mostly portraying charming teenagers. As he grew older, it became challenging for him to strike a balance between seriousness and humor in his subsequent roles. But the TV series Penny Dreadful allowed him to combine the appeal of his initial screen character with a more sinister aspect, leveraging his age effectively. Following this, Shyamalan capitalized on this new, edgier persona in Trap. It wasn't until years after Penny Dreadful ended that Hartnett's long-awaited career resurgence truly took off. Uh, as they say, you can't keep a good man down, and Josh Hartnett is no exception. And it's so important for how he's proven that he can still bring the heat with his latest roles, and we can't wait to see what's next for this talented actor. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,